Hey guys, it's Encyclopaedia here, and today we're going to be taking a look about a powerful weapon within the DC universe. This weapon being the Soul Taker Sword. Most of you will know this weapon, or at least be sort of familiar with it, because it was Katana's weapon in the DC EU movie Suicide Squad. Just in case you haven't seen Suicide Squad, or just simply don't know what this sword is, I'll give you a brief rundown on it. The Soul Taker Sword is a samurai sword that came from a time around the 16th century, or in other words, during the 1500s. This samurai sword is capable of extracting the souls of its victims that it kills, so yeah, it's quite powerful and pretty epic. So how do we look at the history of the sword? Well, for that, we need to look way back in the history of the character known as the Creeper. The Creeper first debuted in Showcase Volume 1, Issue 73 of April 1968. Since then, he's become a not that well known and sort of forgotten during the DC universe, though he is inside DC's Rebirth and New 52 universe. The entity known as the Creeper isn't human, but rather a mystical creature known as the Oni Demon, who comes from another reality. The Creeper first came to Earth through a so-called crack in the world during the 1500s, or like I said before, the 16th century. He first appeared on Earth during this time in Japan. During this era in Japan, the place was plagued with lots of tornadoes and famines, and some other bad things. The Creeper assumed the form of a little boy that went by the name Chiku when he came to Earth. I'm not meaning the Star Wars planet Rey is from either, it can be a name for a person as well. After 20 years of causing mayhem on Japan, the Oni demon known as the Creeper was finally discovered by a samurai. This samurai imprisoned the Creeper within the supernatural Soul Taker Sword. Centuries passed with the Soul Taker Sword being passed to multiple different samurais and warriors over the years. Tatsu Toru, the real name of the superheroine Katana, saw her two best friends that were also her brothers fighting, one of which was her husband. Yeah, I know, it's weird. Tatsu intervened in the fight and accidentally killed her husband, Meso, with his sword, which just so happened to be the Soul Taker Sword. Overwhelmed by this event and grief for her husband, she took up the Soul Taker Sword, as a way of staying close to her husband that she dearly loved. She set out to seek redemption as the heroine Katana. During a fight with Killer Croc during Katana number 3 during her New 52 run, the Soul Taker Sword is broken, releasing the Oni Demon, the Creeper, from the sword. This caused the talk show host, Jack Ryder, to get killed while reporting on a giant monster. When Jack Ryder's body was being shipped to San Francisco, the Creeper took possession of his body, which resurrected Jack Ryder in the process. Jack Ryder is now torn between two identities, which are his ordinary civilian life and the Creeper's chaotic self. In this version of the Creeper, the concoction that turned Jack Ryder into the Creeper was tainted with some of the Joker's venom. While Jack Ryder is a superhero and uses the Creeper as a hero, sometimes the Creeper has other ideas in mind, but is still a superhero like his original counterpart. And there you have it, the history of the Soul Taker Sword, and with it, the history of the Creeper. This video did also give a very brief origin story of Katana, as well as just some bonus knowledge. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, let me know by dropping a like on this. Comment down below about anything you want me to make a video on if you have any video ideas, and don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with my content. And with all that said, I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.